Hello everyone and welcome to a new stream. Tonight we'll play the N64 campaign in co-op. I'm together with Kovic. Hello Kovic.
Hello.
Who is the fresh world record speedrunner for this campaign just minutes ago. So I'm in good company. And you will see that Kovic will share with us a lot of interesting details about this game and the speedrunning techniques. But this is not a speedrun run. We'll see some tips and tricks, but it's casual. We try to do 100%. That means all the secrets, because Kovic knows, of course, all of them. And we decided to try something different tonight. Instead of seeing Kovic on the other camera, you'll see his point of view from the game, and I hope this will be an interesting experience for everyone, and I can't wait to try this campaign. I never played the N64 campaign back in the day. I really like the new release of Quake 2 Enhanced Edition, so I guess it will be something really nice to try. Okay. Let's not waste any more time. I will go into the game now and I need to go to multiplayer, I guess. No?
Yeah, multiplayer, online, create match, and then there's a bunch of ways for me to join, but you should be able to invite me through the Steam system.
Okay, just to lower my light a bit. So set up players, continue. Online, invites, no. Create match, private. We don't need crossplay, no?
No.
Okay. It's okay, so match configuration is not good. It's put on the deathmatch the edge.
Yeah, you change deathmatch to cooperative and then select the campaign.
But how can I change?
Just there's a button. I'll have to. I don't remember. It's yeah, match configuration. Underneath it is change settings.
Oh, okay. Okay, so cooperative N64 from first unit. We'll play Nightmare, he said. I mean, both of us agreed. I mean, I'm playing with the world record. If I cannot do it this time, it's nothing. It's no time for me. So Nightmare, other settings. I need to change here maximum lives. What is this maximum life?
I guess if you want to have it more survival, you can enable a live system, and then you might run out. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Okay, no. I guess the rest remains default. Okay. And now invite friends. Okay. You should get the invite. Did you receive the invite?
I did receive it.
Okay,
I am connecting, I think. Yay.
Nice. One moment, I need to check that the other, I mean, your point of view, it's on. I hope it's working. Okay, because I am looking at full screen without seeing the stream basically, but I have a secondary monitor here to see the chat in case anyone wants to talk with us, but because both of us will be playing only when we'll make a pause or something, we'll be able to answer the chat. Okay, let's go.
Get the in-game intro map, which is on the N64. It's when you launch the game, you can boot it up. You see this? Kind of like the intro screen in Doom 64. They had something very similar. They didn't make it for Quake 64, like Quake 1 on N64, surprisingly. But I guess since that game was a straight port, it didn't really fit in. And yeah, we get these map screens. On N64 this was the loading screen, but here it's just a cinematic.
Okay.
Nice, so weapons stay here. Every item, oh yeah, so all the items are duped. You can pick it up and I can also pick it up, so we should not be struggling for ammo.
Let's see how it is with the enemies. If I can kill it, you can kill it also. Kidding.
No, we share the enemies. But let's get some secrets.
Okay.
It's one I did not know how to get for the longest time, but there's an invincibility up here.
Okay. I need to... How do I get this one?
And now you are rising on some sort of block and you can jump across to these boxes.
Oh.
Do you have a score screen? Yes, I guess it's F1 by default, opens the mission screen.
Damn.
Where you can see the number of kills and the number of secrets. So I wonder if me getting the secret counts it for you as well. If you press F1, do you see that score screen?
One moment. I have one secret. Yeah. You getting the secret counts for both of us. Where are you?
Now I've tagged another secret. Do you have one or two?
Two.
Ah, when you pressed it already when we got down there. Okay, can move on. As far as I know, Nightmare is just like Hard, with just one change, and that's that the enemies don't have a pain state. Because normally if you shoot someone enough, they get stunned for a second, disrupts their animation.
Okay, so it's the same number of enemies?
Yeah, same number, and they should even have the same damage numbers, I think. Yeah, I exploded the barrels here, which gives us the super shotgun early. That's very useful. You can see how the graphics were made for the N64, because a lot of these textures are tiling a lot, made out of these blocks. And that's because the N64 had a pretty strict texture size limit, so they had to adapt the graphics for it.
But I've seen in the Digital Foundry video that in this case they didn't use the texture filtering of N64, the triangle one that you told me about in the Doom 64 stream.
That's right. They don't emulate the special filter here. So you can see it nicely on the door here, because with the N64 filter, the diagonal lines on one half of the door would be nicely smooth, and only the other one would be jagged. But here, because it's using 4 points instead of 3, classic PC graphics, they're jagged everywhere.
Yeah. One moment, I want to check something on the stream.
I didn't get the adrenaline.
Seems a bit too dark, my stream. Straight
Oh yeah, there is in options and display, there is a brightness option, which is actually not like total screen brightness, but just the level brightness, and I have it maxed, so I can see very nicely.
Okay, max then. Okay. Okay, that's better.
It's useful for speedruns. Being able to see everywhere. Okay, I pressed the button and it seems that it ends the level for both of us.
So it's not like in Baldur's Gate, waiting for the entire team.
So I think this first level and this second level is also the same in the PlayStation version, but then after that the PlayStation version does its own thing.
The PlayStation version was made by the same, ported by the same developers?
No, the PlayStation version was done by a completely different team. It's the developers behind the Power Slave game. And it actually uses the same engine as base. It doesn't use the Quake 2 engine at all. Yeah, this guy spamming the grenades.
F6.
Are you trying to quick save?
Okay, F5. Just in case.
As this is the least secret. No, actually, the second least secret. There's an even less secret. Here's an adrenaline. And also an objective item here. The explosive charges. Ooh, yeah.
Did you notice differences between this version and the N64 one? I know that there are differences which are common, I guess, for the entire game with enemies and ammo and your, for example, the recoil is not the same as it was in the original.
Yeah, I think the dreaded machine gun recoil in the original PC Quake 2, that is not present on the N64 anyway, so that's actually not missing here. What is changed, apart from the common differences, as you said, in terms of physics, I think damage boosts, they give you more height in the remaster, actually, probably related to the frame rate difference. So rocket jumps are more powerful here than on the original, which means that in the original speedrun, you need to use BFG jumps more often than rocket jumps. Here's a secret, by the way.
Oh, nice.
That's a fake wall. That's probably the only one in the game, actually. But other than that, I don't think there's anything really different, because this is actually very faithful, since for all the PC campaigns, as it was mentioned in the Digital Foundry video, they used modern tools for map compilation, which allow them to make a lot of improvements to the graphics, as in terms of lighting and bouncing light around and the light maps. Also baked in ambient occlusion and those sorts of things, but there is nothing of this here. The lighting that's presented in the 64 campaign is very faithful to the original. Okay, we get first berserkers. These guys are my bane.
In terms of differences between playing single and co-op, the enemies have the same attributes?
I think there was an option for it if you wanted to make the enemies tankier.
Okay, so we are playing the default. We have the same enemies.
Yeah, I think so. And an ambush.
Whoa, already.
They don't hold back on the grenade launcher guys on higher difficulties. I guess this is... oh yeah, these damage you. And this is probably another minor change, but I think it's also related to the frame rate. But basically on N64 they're not so dangerous, because it's very easy to jump through them without taking any damage, even when both of the bars, I mean both of the lasers are enabled. Have you tried crouching yet, by the way?
No. I don't even know which is the crouch default.
Shift is by default.
Oh, does not have crouching.
Yeah, it's a funny message. Which means all the vents are very conveniently sized. This vent is another secret, and it has an ammo pack. It's like a backpack from Doom.
Should we check if we have all the secrets?
And there's one more. I know about it.
I take all the damage.
A dangerous enemy around the corner. I like the damage indicators they added. They're very useful. I think it's dead. I think we haven't seen the new Berserker attack yet, thankfully. That one is so annoying.
Ooh. Ooh. What happens if I die?
I think you should respawn, but I don't know what will happen with your gear.
Let's try not to find out.
Yeah, if you need help, there's the last secret.
Where? Ah, okay.
And here we get the most 90s objective item. We have a space CD. Okay, now we've seen the attack. This very annoying jump. It was cut from the original game, but the remaster restored it.
Why was cut?
So apparently in the original game there was a lot of AI code that got cut on the last minute, probably because they were not making it in time for the deadline for release. So the enemies got very simplified, for the final release back in the day, and Night Dive said that they found the code in its archives, and they decided to restore it, uncut it. It is true that in the original, the enemies have a very hard time pathfinding.
That's another thing that was fixed.
Yeah, exactly. More health.
Okay. How do I get this one? With a rocket jump or what?
You jump there from the higher floor, and actually it's an environmental suit.
Ah, okay.
So you use it to dive into this pool of goo with the crusher, and that's the secret in this area. First, there's a chain gun outside, the boss melter. Also, there is another shoot button with a secret. It's the most useless power-up. The silencer. I get why it exists. It's probably kind of cool for multiplayer, when your shots are not audible. But for single player, it does nothing. Unless it very secretly boosts damage or something, but I don't think so. I think it does nothing.
Imagine,
okay,
imagine playing Quake 2 like Thief 2.
Can get the suit now. From here.
Okay. It's automatically activated, no?
Yeah, that's a difference between this game and the PC version. Because in the PC you have an inventory system, so whenever you get a power-up, you get stored in your inventory, and you can use it later. And based on what difficulty you play, you have an inventory limit of your capacity. So on easy you can stack 3 copies, but on hard you can only stack 1 copy. But here there is no inventory system, so you collect it and it activates itself, just like Doom or Quake 1. That's probably motivated by lack of buttons on the N64 controller. Oh my! I'm gonna backtrack for some HP. I saved some. Grenade. We return the CD, and that is everything. "17 minutes for the first unit."
Like the entire game. In your runs.
I guess my last time was sub 17.
That's crazy.
It is important to mention that we don't time the intermissions. The time spent in the intermission, which can be pretty long in this campaign, and for some reason they are not skippable. That's the biggest sort of speedrunning change, because on N64 you can skip the intermission, but here you cannot. So you have to wait it out. It adds up to a lot of time over the whole run, 19 levels. Like 2 minutes at least. Oh, okay, I got
oh.
by the berserkers. It says waiting to respawn.
Whoa.
I am respawned. Okay, so it's just
You died?
cooldown. I was starting to wonder if it's gonna be like Counter-Strike where you have to wait for the round to end to respawn.
Okay. How do I get this one?
We can get it now, because this button does a very cool thing. Changes the gravity.
Oh, good.
Now we can jump higher. I think this is to flex the Quake 2 engine. Because...
Ah, no. Fuck. Sorry. Okay.
I heard some planes, but I don't see any.
But where is the music? We don't have music in co-op?
Oh yeah, from my experience, the Quake 264 soundtrack is very, very quiet compared to the regular metal soundtrack of the PC version, so you can try increasing the volume in options, if you will then
music.
hear anything.
Okay, I still don't hear anything. And as a matter of fact, I was able to hear it when I've played single player. Strange.
Yeah.
I know that usually
I put it on 20 now, max volume, and I think I hear something.
Okay. Usually when you play deathmatch, it's normal to not have music. I mean, you don't want to have music.
Oh yeah, true.
So your world record now on speedrunning this campaign, how it compares with the N64 original run?
In terms of the time, right, the record on original hardware is 24 minutes. So my beats that by some margin, although it's now a bit harder to compare because of the fact that we don't time intermissions and we don't have the the planet transfer cinematic, those map screens, because you can actually disable them. But whereas the original hardware speedruns are timed in real time. In terms of the route, it's recognizably the same, but on PC you have the opportunity to take less damage because you have better controls, which means you can fit in some more damage boosts, like rocket jumps and or BFG jumps. Like this one. Ah, I got sniped. But I kept my rocket clean.
Okay, I don't have the rocket launcher.
Yeah, it was in a secret, which is now not accessible anymore because these doors closed. It's when the spaceship flew out of here. You have a window to jump down this pit before the door closed.
Okay, but I guess it counted the secret. We have 3 out of 4.
So that's the answer to the question, if we share the secret count or not.
But how do I get up there? No.
Since we have low gravity, you can just jump there using these boxes.
Okay.
In the speedrun, we skipped the low gravity button because with a well-executed jump, you can jump over the gap in the space station even without a lower gravity. But then it means we cannot get up there other than using a damage boost.
The original N64 was the only one that had co-op before, no?
I don't know if the N64 version has split-screen co-op. I know it has split-screen deathmatch. I don't know if there's co-op, actually. I noticed one music difference now.
Yeah, me too.
So this track that is playing is the intermission, or I guess score screen music. When in the original game it tells you the level time and how many kills and secrets you got. It tells you after every single map, whereas here it uses the unit system from the PC game, where a unit is a self-contained group of levels. Basically, one hub is a unit, and so it only tells you the score or the stats after you complete the unit. And so they used the track here. It starts playing after you complete all the objectives. So we picked up those explosive charges in the room up there, which means we can now exit the level. And the moment we collected all three of them, this intermission music started playing, which is a strange choice in my opinion. But it is true, you wouldn't get to hear it otherwise without the intermission screens. Same with the main menu music, actually. The N64 main menu music is included here, but you usually don't really hear it. We did hear it in the lobby, actually, the multiplayer lobby. When you selected the N64 campaign, it switched to the main menu music from N64. Here's a rocket launcher of your own. And I'm gonna try get this armor by just walking forwards into it slowly, and then holding spacebar so that I jump immediately when I land on the center platform. It's not even a secret.
Oh.
Because this is an item which changes position between difficulties, which is something possible. Whoa! But not often used. That an item can be set to spawn in different location based on the difficulty.
Okay, we have friendly flyer.
No, we don't even have collision actually. There is an option for it, but it's not enabled. And this guy also spawns in a different location. This railgun enemy. On easy, it spawns sort of in this area, which is quite annoying for the speedrun, because you can block your path, but if you shoot him with the double shotgun, you can knock him back. The double shotgun is very useful for that. Crowd control. Alright, yeah, first objective. We activated that. And there's a sneaky secret here. If I stand on the platform and then get off, there's a fruit button. And we get an adrenaline. Which is a really weird power-up, actually. Because it heals you to max health, but then it also gives you 1 extra max health. So now my max health is 103. I know people get surprised by that. Why is my max health 102?
Okay.
I rocket jump up the elevator.
Ooh.
There's another one behind us. Oh. I hate these guys so much.
Oh. I guess we don't have any special achievement if we finish the co-op, or even the fact that we are finishing the game on Nightmare.
When I looked, there's only one achievement related to the 64 campaign, and that's just finishing it. All the other achievements are for the other campaigns.
Yeah. So I understand that they intend to also port the PlayStation version.
Yeah, I've been told that sort of semi-officially in the Discord by the main reverse engineer developer for this port. It's a user named Paril on the Night Dive Discord, and he also came to a bunch of other Discord servers that deal with Quake. Okay, in the next area, please don't finish the objective, because then it starts a self-destruct countdown, which means we will have less time to get all the other secrets. I might die, yep. The secret here, a button on the other side of this whatever.
Hello Neko. Welcome. We are sorry you are tired. Neko will join us next week when we intend to do the new campaign in 3. Cool.
Yeah, we might need 3 people for that campaign. There's a lot more enemies in that one.
It's crazy, even the first level.
I'm gonna get the quad as well. Kill the enemies in the next room.
Okay.
Final secret is here. Somewhere. There we go. Behind the box is a shootable switch, which opens this little cupboard. So now I'm gonna backtrack and plant the explosives, and then we can leave. So this is unit 2 finished out of 6. But you can see on this map that the 5th unit is by far the longest, with 8 levels.
But the levels are so much
Smaller? Yeah.
Smaller, contained than the PC version.
I was surprised actually by how even the the base PC campaign maps are quite big. Although that was something that I was surprised by in the Digital Foundry video, that they actually restored some locations even. It's like a little courtyard in the first map of the PC campaign.
Yeah, I saw it. It's nice. I hope there are more. It's a good reason. It's another reason to replay the original campaign. Even if I replayed the original campaign last year with Quake AirTakes, Quake 2 AirTakes.
This is a very interesting aspect of Quake 2 game design for me, and that's that so many of the weapons do the same amount of damage. Like the super shotgun and one rocket and one railgun and probably one grenade. It all does the same amount of damage, and the only thing that's different is how the damage is delivered. Shotgun is close range, railgun is very accurate but slow, rocket launcher is quite fast but also dangerous to yourself at close range, and so forth.
Ah.
Blue key and the second secret. Told me to show off some techniques, so I'm doing a rocket jump here and there.
Ooh, railgun.
The railgun got nerfed in the remaster. Or, well, nerfed. It's nerfed always in multiplayer. And they took the multiplayer damage and used it in single player as well. I don't really know the reasoning behind that. I just know they did do that change.
And they Night Dive, they already announced a new remaster.
Two new remasters, actually.
I know about the Dark Forces remaster.
Yeah, and they also announced a very hotly anticipated one, Turok 3.
Oh, which was exclusive to the N64.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know why it was exclusive when the first two Turoks got PC ports.
And then I guess it was a fourth one, which was exclusive to Xbox.
That's the Turok Evolution. That's the sort of sequel prequel. There was another Turok N64 game that was called Turok Rage Wars, and that one was meant for multiplayer actually. I never played it. At least not yet. In this level, there's a big skip that you can do, because you can see the red key up there on the upper floor, and it is absolutely possible to rocket jump there.
Wow, even I could do it.
Yeah, even he could do it. Which is not always a given, because actually this campaign has a surprising amount of invisible walls in some locations, which get removed after you complete the intended objective. This one is not blocked, so you can essentially skip the entire level. You can go through it in the wrong way and collect the secrets.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I got squished!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm back. I'll be back. This is a really interesting secret. There's an invisibility here. And if you play the level the intended way, it's quite useful because here there's an ambush where this wall opens right behind you. And on this difficulty it contains 3 of those extra strong soldiers who can absolutely destroy you in a matter of not even seconds, I'd say tenths of seconds. Okay.
When the end the level, maybe we'll check the chat because we are both playing and Neko is commenting that.
Ah, there it is. I was looking for the secret. Okay, so not that way. I guess we'll go back this way. Are we missing any enemies? Oh yeah, we are. I'm gonna look into the hatch that you open, that you're meant to use normally. There might be an enemy there. A couple of enemies actually. Okay, we should be good to exit now.
Okay, I got the red key.
Oh yeah, I didn't collect it last time either.
So Neko didn't finish Quake 2. Maybe will help him achieve this one.
Now we use the red key to lower this platform in the middle. Fall damage exists in this game, and it's larger than in Quake 1. Quake 1 also had fall damage, but it was capped. There was a maximum terminal velocity of 5 damage. So then you could fall from any height and you would only take 5 damage. Backside Mines, this level is fun. It has ice physics. And I think this is another sort of side effect of the now stable frame rate on PC compared to the N64 original. Because you don't really notice the ice physics on N64, but here they are hilarious. You can get so much speed. Not in this room, but the 2 side rooms.
On the PC campaign, I don't remember ice levels. I remember in the Ground Zero expansion, I guess. Or
yeah, that's
the other one, the Reckoning. I'm not sure.
I don't know the expansions, the original expansions.
I'm
Never
not,
played them. I'll have to
very
do
good.
that. But yeah, from what I know, the N64 campaign is influenced by all of those base PC map packs while doing its own thing. So yeah, this room, the ice, can get a huge speed boost from it. So much that I might be able to use the the sloped walls to get up to the higher floor. But I think there's an invisible wall there presently. And it only disappears after we push both of these buttons, one in this room and one on the other side, and complete the sequence. Yeah, I got blocked by an invisible wall. Ah, this chump. He knocked me into the darkness here.
Nice. Even the sounds.
Ow.
Oops.
I got too ambitious. Quarantine feels offline.
Oh. What is this? Ah!
Oh yeah, these enemies. You don't see them that often in Quake. They are not exclusive though. I think they're also from some expansion.
Yeah, in recounting, I guess.
Okay, that's all the enemies actually in this level. We can just get the secret, which is here in the center room. There is breakable ice.
Ooh, goodies. It's like Christmas.
Oh yeah, of course. Because this is multiplayer, you don't get the bullet time effect when you use either the score screen or the inventory wheel, which is a new upgrade in the remaster. Instead of cycling the inventory the classic way, you can use the inventory wheel, which is both more comfortable and also gamepad friendly for the console people.
Anyway, it supports mouse and keyboard both on PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know about Switch.
I heard that it's kind of buggy at this moment, the mouse and keyboard support on console.
Yeah, on the same Digital Foundry video.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the mega health. Yeah, the button activated this crane, which dropped off an explosive box. And this is a very suspiciously open area. We are definitely gonna have a boss fight here.
The first one, no?
Yeah. It's actually exactly at the halfway point of the game. And for that reason they give you a very convenient secret here. Oh yeah, this button that you pressed activates this laser, which is necessary for activating the boss fight. And it is actually possible to run through the corridor with the laser before the laser turns on. But if you do that, you actually block yourself from getting all the kills in this level, because these flying guys spawn here after you activate the laser, and you cannot backtrack through here again after the laser is on, because I think this hallway here collapses and this door here gets locked. Or actually no, the next door is locked after you activate the boss fight. We have all the enemies, yes. Here's a pro tip. The fastest damage weapon against bosses is the Hyper Blaster.
Well, okay.
The Pain Gun is the second one, so it's also a good choice. The BFG is surprisingly weak against bosses. It probably has a special clause to not deal too much damage to bosses. On one hand, it's a little sad, but also understandable.
Hello, Christy, welcome. Christy is one of my friends with which I'm doing videos on the Romanian channel, and I invited him also, but he couldn't join tonight.
Maybe we can get 4 people for the Machine Games campaign.
Yeah, if Christy is up to, especially I don't know which version Christy has. He mostly plays on Switch, so it will be interesting.
To try the crossplay.
Yeah, to try the crossplay.
I didn't realize my health is so low, but thankfully there's an adrenaline in the next room. Ah, I didn't make it there in time.
I realized that I just didn't try the edge yet, which for me was the most played map back in the day on Quake 2, on Deathmatch.
I didn't play Quake 2 Deathmatch, so I cannot tell you what my map is. I played either Quake 1 and then I played Unreal rather than Quake. Like, not even Quake 3 Arena. I was an Unreal person.
Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
Because Unreal 1 is not that good on multi.
Yeah, I meant Unreal Tournament. There we go. I healed myself by dying, so now I can get this secret. Which, there is an intended way how to get it, but I don't remember. I don't remember how you're supposed to get it.
Okay.
There's some vent somewhere, I think, which leads up there.
Ah!
I thought the door would be open. The item in that secret is a very interesting one. It's the power armor.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's maybe not so bad that you didn't get it, because it's a very strange item. It turns your cell ammo into health. So it gives you a lot of extra survivability, but every time you get hit, you lose ammo to your best weapons, the Hyper Blaster and the BFG. So there's a cost there. Yeah, and now just by pressing that button or that keyboard up there. We already finished all the objectives in this level, so now
I should
get the intermission music.
I should try get that one again. Okay. Ah, no!
You could try doing a BFG jump. That gives more height. You could do it from the bottom floor, and that way you don't have to jump diagonally.
Okay.
Like this. Oh, okay. I didn't get enough height, I guess. Never mind. That was a bad suggestion.
Fuck.
I love the death message. Should have used the smaller gun.
Don't have enough health.
Oh.
Okay.
Clear this room. I mentioned the least secret. That's right here. You jump up these boxes, and you can see on the other side some goodies. It's a very simple jump.
For you.
I just held forwards. It's not even like a fancy pre-strafe jump. Very easily missed body armor. I should mention one important speedrunning difference between the 64 campaign and the normal PC campaigns, which is reproduced even here in the remaster. There is a jump delay, which prevents you from chaining bunny hops like you can in the normal PC version. In the normal PC version, you can just hold spacebar and you will get perfect jumps, but there is a delay of apparently 128 milliseconds, which is 2 times 64, you know, like Quake 2 64 milliseconds on the jump. So just holding spacebar does not give you the best hops. It's actually better to do manual pre-strafes between every jump for maximum velocity in the movement mechanics. So in a way it's easier, but also I'd say harder to optimize then, because every single jump there's a lot of input that you have to do. Whereas if you have the perfect hops, you need one good pre-strafe, and then you can just hold and release spacebar to carry that speed. Yeah, I ran out of shells. Are my rockets? You can also jump there normally.
Ah!
Oh, it's timed, this one. I see.
Oh!
This is a secret. And it's activated by a shootable button here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh.
On the ceiling.
Oh.
I'm really not a fan of the Quake 2 grenade launcher, because it fires really high, and it's kind of hard to aim with it. I like the Quake 1 grenade launcher much better.
Do you think the new campaign is doable in Nightmare if we play in 4?
Yeah, sure. The only thing I was worried about is ammo, but since all the items are duped for every player, I think it will be completely Yugo. Okay, we have to get the power core here. Sometimes I don't manage to pick it up during a speed run, which is the most annoying way to lose time. What are these enemies? The tongue ones. They can kill you in a moment by latching their tongues. There's also another enemy which is not in this campaign. I saw it in the Machine Games campaign. It also has a tongue, but when it grabs you, it also like literally grabs you and pulls you towards itself. It can throw you around the room very easily.
There are new enemies in the Machine Games campaign?
I'm not sure. They're probably not brand new. They might be just from the expansions, some underused enemies that you don't see very often. And since I didn't play the expansions, some of those enemies were new to me. For example, there's a flying enemy which looks like a big barrel with lights on. That's used relatively often in the new campaign. There's a boss which spawns them. I think it's in the third level of the new campaign, and in there it's called like a garbage ship, something like that, and it spawns those barrels, which you can imagine kind of look like trash cans. Okay, this objective is another one of those with invisible walls. You need to place the core there, even in a speedrun, because there is an invisible wall here that only gets removed after you complete the objective, so you cannot just rocket jump up the ledge, even though it's not such a high ledge. That's probably the reason why they did it. I want to think that by the time of Quake 2, all the devs were quite aware of rocket jumps, and if something was too easy to do, that's probably why they fixed it.
Okay. Are you alright? I can't hear you anymore.
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
Now we have all the secrets. I guess this squad is more useful before killing all those enemies. Not that much here left. Yeah, and that's all of them. So I can activate the laser from here, and you can press it up there immediately. This is a really subtle change that I didn't realize for a long time. The laser here is blue, but on N64 it's green. I don't know why they changed it. Maybe the laser is blue in the PC campaign and they just used that effect. I don't know, actually.
But it is lower resolution than the PC campaign. The textures. Or this is my impression, I guess.
Oh yeah, the textures here are presented just as they would be on an N64 minus the filtering. So the texture resolution is quite low, especially these terrain textures. The cave here, that's actually very timely. Yeah, the cave here is very low resolution, as were the mines, the ice mines. Those are also quite low. We need to enter this at the same time, otherwise the platform is gonna go away. Alright, this level has the worst platforming section in the game. This machine. And especially this rotating cog. Yeah, I fell down.
I cannot go there.
Oh, it closed behind me.
Whoa.
I guess I'll have to suffer this alone. Maybe I'll just do a rocket jump. Oh, wait, actually, I don't know what happens if I die here. I should not do that.
Okay, I'm soft locked, I guess.
No, wait. It's open now. At least from this side.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the last secret bit.
Oh god, fuck. Sorry.
Surprise! Oh wait, does it respawn you in the same? No.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering. And so that button makes this thing rotate. But an alternative solution is to just stand where this light is, and it's a very simple rocket jump. You can fire immediately underneath you, and there's a slope above your head, so you just get bounced onto the platform perfectly.
Oh. Ah. Okay.
I do need to go here anyway, though, because it should spawn an enemy. See? Does he appear now? Yeah. There's a trigger there somewhere which spawns 2 enemies actually. So I needed to do that. So we can continue with the 100%.
Ah!
Can't respawn in combat. Oh, that's interesting. So while I'm shooting, you cannot respawn? Is that how it works? That's an interesting solution.
Maybe they try to avoid having the both players die at the same time.
I don't know what would happen if we both died, actually. We might... maybe it does a restart. Who knows? Oh yeah, just like in Quake 1, the lava makes these sort of magma balls, and they actually do damage if you get hit by them. I sometimes took damage on that platform that the level starts with.
Hello, player in that period, but I guess it was a bit later.
Yeah, a little bit later. Although I mean I played the Unreal Tournament 2004, so that was also a bit later.
Ah, so you didn't play the original Unreal
No, I
Tournament.
played the original as well, but I played more of the 2004, so the later one. I did play the original as well too. There was a lot of deck 16, I think it was 17 in the 2004 game. And Hyper Blast, that's also a classic Unreal Tournament map.
It seems that it is on the list for remaster.
I don't know if it's
the
on
first,
the list.
The first Unreal. On the wish list.
I saw that
on the wish list.
Yeah, that's more accurate. I think it was something like the CEO of Night Dive making a Twitter post saying to Epic, hey, we exist. Can we remaster your game?
And Epic will say, sure, €60 release.
Oh wow, I forgot about this monster closet.
Ah! Man, I died a lot in this level.
Oh yeah, on console I also died here a lot. Especially actually in that little platforming section with the crushers. That was the worst, but actually there's a really consistent cycle to it. So now that I'm speedrunning the game, I don't struggle with that section anymore. Here's a secret quad underwater. Not that we really need it. Not too many enemies left. I thought it was gonna squish me, but it wasn't. I just made it stuck, the conveyor belt. I didn't even mention, right? The last level was the sort of prison slash the detention center, and that's, I find it really interesting how that motif of a level is in every single Quake 2 version. In the PC campaign, it's here, and it's also in the PlayStation campaign. So even though all the campaigns are different, they all hit similar story beats. If you can talk about a story in Quake 2. But...
And the prisoners are more like the prisoners, I mean the inhabitants from the Unreal. The sound effects are very similar.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Didn't even notice that. You might have a hard time getting here now, because this red liquid is damaging. I forgot about that.
Okay. I don't have other option. I should try get through it, no?
I mean, worst case, you will die and respawn where I am anyway.
Okay, I didn't die.
Nice.
Okay, there's an armor here.
Yeah. And this guy drops a red key. It's one of the few times where a key is dropped by an enemy, actually. The other one was in the last level, actually. There was one of those tanky soldiers with the grenades that dropped a yellow key. Okay, now this is something I would like to show off. There is this deactivated bridge and some lasers or electricity or whatever it's meant to be. But it is actually possible to go through there without deactivating this, all of this, and basically solving the objective, because you can walk on this bar, and then if I'm towards the side of this, I can just barely walk under it. I didn't manage this time. Usually I quick save here a lot, but yeah, like this, and then I can jump to that elevator. But I want to go back because there's a secret. Ow. This is, I think, the newest strategy for the remastered speedrun, and it should probably be possibly on real hardware too. I just haven't tried it, and doing it without quick saves, as you see, is very risky because it's very precise. So I don't know if it's really worth going for on real hardware, because you only have, if you die, you have to do the whole level again.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hello, blue screen.
Hello, Blue. Welcome. So for this game, do you have speedruns for each level or not only for the entire game?
For the remaster, we also have ILs. It's done on the unit basis, so this would be the longest unit with 7 levels. I haven't done any unit runs yet though, but I could do those down the line. But I think I somehow have more fun playing the full game. And for the original, because it tells you the time after every map, there is ILs actually for the actual individual maps rather than the units. Okay, we have everything, so we can take the tram. It's Half-Life now.
Did you see that we'll have also Half-Life 2 RTX?
Oh yeah, I did see that. Probably the first proper RTX remix project. Like a big one. Because the open Lara thing is also with the remix. But this has all new assets.
Well, this one is backed by Nvidia, it seems, so it will be something like the Portal.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. But it's kind of weird, right? It's probably backed by Nvidia, but the developers are supposedly some Half-Life 2 modders with some history. I saw on the website that some of them worked on a VR mod for Half-Life 2.
Whoa!
And so they have a development studio set up with its own name. And apparently they're also looking for more people. Which I'm not surprised by. Based on the trailer, they have one room finished so far. They didn't show anything else other than that one room. Oh yeah, this is a water puzzle. So pressing that button activates a valve, and now we can make the water level rise. Even though on PC it is possible to just do a circle jump to jump across the gap. That would be extremely hard to do on console, probably impossible. Okay, enemies can swim. Well, maybe not swim, but they don't die in water. Even though they're robots. How many secrets do we have?
Oh.
There's a second one. Oh yeah, this is really interesting. So, this sort of supports the fact that it's all one unit. So that hatch in the middle is how we exit this unit in the last level. And you can already see it on this map, even though we enter it on the next map. Good. 2 planes spawned behind us, which is very good, because when I played this level once trying to get 100%, they didn't spawn for some reason, so it was impossible for me to get all the kills.
Don't die.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to the big guns. I still have no cells. I guess I keep losing them by taking damage. This is a very sneaky secret.
What?
There's a shootable switch here. Right there. Even awkward to collect. There are these very tiny platforms. I fell down. Oh, shells.
Oh, damn. Ah! Damn.
I now understand the setup from the secret guide, so you can just stand in the corner and then walk forwards. I kept trying to like jump there, but there is no air acceleration in Quake 2. That sort of makes the Quake 2 jumping physics. You probably cannot change it in multiplayer, or can you? If you open the console with the classic key under escape and you type in SV_air accelerate. Actually, you can just type in SV_air and autocomplete. This is the air acceleration variable. And if you put in a value like 100, you get Half-Life physics, basically. Yeah, it does nothing for me because I'm not the host. Can you change it?
Yeah. I mean, no, it didn't give me any message.
Oh, but I think it works.
Yeah, it's 100 now.
Yeah, so now if I jump forwards, I can air strafe towards the... Okay, I didn't have the height, but that's the idea. I can now turn in air, and I actually get speed out of doing this. And this means I basically have Half-Life or Quake 1 physics. Only thing is we still have the jump delay, so bunny hopping is still hard. But let me try demonstrate the turning somehow. Like, I can do this, and if you disable it, I will not be able to turn like this in air. Right, I'm holding forwards when I jump, and then I turn with A, and also the mouse to land on the pipe. And now if you try disabling it, maybe, or if you want to try. The default value is 0, so
yeah,
that's how. Is it changed now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Yeah, it's impossible to steer towards the pipe. Yeah, so it really works. Good. Now, so we're back to the intended physics. And this is the other side of this chamber, and the next two windows we'll get to from the next level.
Blue, if you are talking about the Twitch stream, I was present also, so the numbers are not accurate.
Yeah, we'll exit the level. So we're almost finished. We have 3 levels left.
Ooh, so early.
I mean, I told you it's short. I promised 2 hours maximum, and I will deliver.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The elevator is running away.
Everyone is dead. Restarting level.
You lose. Good day, sir.
So I guess the ammo resets.
So there's an answer for one of the questions. What happens if we all die? Ow. Oh no, I might be screwed. Okay, how can I help you from down here?
Okay.
Yeah, when I'm dead and I'm spectating you, I see third person. Blue screen is a fan of third person. Okay, I will do this speedrun. Okay, never mind. I'm going to get to the high ground.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I will not kill myself this time.
Okay, let's not activate and try to kill them. Ah, but I guess they spawn.
Yeah, they
here.
spawn.
Yeah.
The flying ones spawn after you press it.
Oh god, that's unfair. Oh god. Klamath melted.
Oh, you got knocked back from the rocket jump? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I see. Sorry. I did not realize that would happen. Oh yeah, adrenaline. I want to get that. I see. It's this one. We have to stand here and then shoot it. Okay, and now this is the secret that I forgot in my last 100% playthrough. A shootable switch in this monster closet, which opens the quad damage. Yes, blue screen, both of us get the same ammo, so that they don't have to balance the map for more players, because everyone gets their own ammo. Alright, did you get the adrenaline there?
Where? No.
That's activated by a switch that's over there. Yeah, now we get to open the big hatch. The next level is, I think, very impressive. Even though now I know how it's done, still think it looks very cool. 38 minutes for this unit. Descent into core.
Okay. Got me.
Me too. This level is very vertical, and there are these infinitely spawning platforms.
Ah, okay.
I think there's more visible fog in the N64 original. I guess it also doesn't help that I'm playing with the maximum brightness. But this part is really mind-bending. With these moving walls. Yeah, there you are. With these moving walls, it looks very trippy, because it feels like you keep moving somewhere, especially on console with I guess the fog or something. The truth is, it's actually not moving at all, it's just scrolling textures. But it took me more than I would like to admit to realize that. So I got completely fooled by the effect. Ow. I jumped in before a platform spawned.
Ah.
I think this here is a glitch.
Whoops.
I don't think this. I don't think this is there in the original. Walking through this bar, that doesn't look right. I don't think it's there in the original, but I'd have to check. There will be a platform.
Ah, no!
Some goodies here. So this is the same shaft as on the start of the level, just blocked by these lasers. We're basically just one floor higher now, and we can go into this chamber. Do I have any BFG? No, I don't. Oh well. Are they dead? Yes, they are. The screen is asking, can I walk into this? No, and also no for this one. The lasers hurt very much. I want to go onto this platform and get this mega health. Other side.
Ah, damn.
And now this is kind of interesting. So we go into this door and we see an enemy teleporting away. Now in the PC Quake 2, I mean, the main villain is Macron, but he's not really mentioned here at all in the N64 campaign. And we will actually see on the next level what the final boss is.
Okay, this is the last one?
Yeah, this is the last level. First, let's get the last secret in the game. It's on this platform, we let it go, and then you fall down.
Ah, no.
And there is a power armor and a power shield. Now you can take the platform and get the last adrenaline here. So now I have 110 health. And you get also all ammo, also some more armor. That's everything. So are you ready for the boss fight?
We'll see.
There's two phases. It's first two of these guys. And then this opens and there's two these flying guys, which are the... One of these One, this guy is the boss in the original PC campaign in the level The Big Gun. So you get two of them as the final boss, and that's it.
Oh.
Now a force field opens and we can exit. He got pretty destroyed with double hyper blast.
Oh,
Nice.
and
I got the Steam achievement.
Yeah. You
GG.
didn't have it?
No, I played it on GOG.
Ah, okay. Nice. Quick campaign. So we played the entire N64 campaign, which was only 2 hours, as Kovic anticipated. Even less than that.
Yeah, I said 2 hours max, so we took our time a little bit.
And we played it on Nightmare, and I want to remember you that Kovic just got the world record for this campaign minutes before the stream. I was advertising the stream with your third place. So before starting the stream, you were but I guess it wasn't accepted yet, no? Submitted.
No, not even submitted.
Yeah. So in the future, tomorrow probably, it will be validated. Yeah. Okay, so this is our shortest stream by a mile, under 2 hours, and we intend next week to play the new campaign, made by Machine Games. I don't remember the name now.
Call of the Machine.
Call of the Machine. Okay, so we'll play the Call of the Machine next in the middle of the next week probably, because at the end of the week we have our usual streams. So Tomb Raider 1 on Xbox Classic, it will be on Friday evening, and on Saturday we have Doom 64. I don't think we'll finish that one this week.
We'll see.
And this is it for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining, and have a great evening, and tomorrow easy day. Bye bye.